Hey there you great people, so I'm back again. I did say in the comments recently a few times that I might have a barbecue, and as you can see it's really nice and sunny today. It is a little bit late to be having a barbecue. It's like 6:35 p.m. and it normally goes dark about 8:15, so I've probably got about an hour and 40, hour and 3/4 of sunlight, but I'm just making the most of it at the moment, you know. I had Dad round for a little bit earlier, then Mum, so I've not really had time to get out here any sooner than now, to be honest. I'm just going to take you into the kitchen in a minute. I'm going to show you how I prepare my chicken for the barbecue, which will be chicken wings and a drumstick. Also how I prepare my prawns, my jumbo raw prawns, or shrimp if you want to call them that. And also I prepared another sea bass fillet, but this time obviously I'm preparing it to go on the barbecue, so I'll take you in the kitchen right now. Hi there, so I'm going to quickly show you how I even season my shrimp or king prawns. These are jumbo raw king prawns. How I season them for the barbecue. I've just had a little sprinkle, if you can see, of coriander powder. I'm going to use now some Cajun powder, which I like on these prawns. Not too much, just a little bit. It's coming in quite big chunks, but that's right. No measurements here, it's a little bit of everything. Now some garlic, just again a little bit. You don't need to go mad on this. Then the same amount in ginger powder. I don't know what it'd be, maybe 1/4 teaspoon, a little dusting. And chili powder, you can miss this out if you don't like heat, but I do, so a decent amount of this for me. And then some salt, sorry, some pepper first. This is just mixed peppercorns. And then I'm using Himalayan pink sea salt, but I've said this before, you can use any. I've also got some cooking oil here, some vegetable oil. I'm just going to give it a very light coating with the oil, just a tiny bit across it, that'll do. Then get some lemon juice. There's not much in here, so I might have to get some fresh lemon out of the freezer in a minute. That's about it, what that'll do, to be honest. I'm going to take one of these brushes here, just make sure everything's coated properly and evenly. And flip them all around and rub them around in all that nice juices and spices and oil. And last little touch, even though I've already put some coriander powder on, is get some fresh coriander here, big piece like that, and I'll bunch it up like that and use some scissors and just chop some of this coriander leaf and the stalks off. By the way, some people get rid of the stalks. I don't understand why, because the stalks have got so much flavour in them. I can literally eat the stalks raw. That'll do for the coriander, don't let's go too mad. But yeah, that's how I prepare my jumbo king prawns or shrimp for the barbecue. I'll show you how to do the chicken in a minute. So I'm going to show you or guide you through how I normally season my chicken. You see I've got 3 chicken wings here and a chicken drumstick. And this is seasoning for the barbecue. I put around about 1/2 teaspoon each of garlic and ginger powder. I put on about 1/2 teaspoon of hot chili powder. If you don't like hot chili powder but you want a bit of sweetness, you could always use mild chili powder. Then probably use about 1/4 teaspoon of coriander, some salt, some black pepper, and I'll put some cooking oil on. The only difference between these and seasoning the prawns is with these I use this peri peri seasoning, powder seasoning. So give that decent amount on there. Don't mind quite a bit of that. And again, use the brush along with that oil I've already put on, which will help all the spices stick to the chicken. It should be good to go, and sort of move these around on the plate to pick up some of the loose powders and all the rest. I'll see you outside shortly for the barbecue. Also, the last thing to go on the barbecue, or last thing at least I'm preparing, is this really beautiful sea bass fillet. Remember I pan fried one of these the other day, but I'm preparing this for the barbecue. Which I've got my sea bass fillet here, salt and pepper, some butter, fresh coriander, and it's a bit dark, and some lemon juice. I'll put you down here for a second, I'll show you what I do. It's quite simple really. Get our pepper on the skin here, yeah, a little bit, don't have to go too mad. Remember this is a sea fish, so I don't put too much salt on. Just sort of press that in, and then on the flesh side again, tiniest little bit of salt. I like more pepper, I like a bit of packs a little bit of a punch. Squeeze our lemon juice on the fish and rub it. chop some of this cilantro or coriander leaf onto the fish. Remember, I've got it on some kitchen foil here, yeah? I've got too mad with the coriander, but I do like the fresh taste it gives. I'm going to even leave the bit of lemon in there. Then get a knob of butter. It's actually quite a lot. Just place that on the fish. And then just fold it over. Fold it like that, like a little parcel. And that will go straight on the barbecue like that, on the skin side down here for most of the cooking, and then probably 30 seconds on the flesh side on the barbecue. I'll see you out there in a second. So as you've just seen in the kitchen, that's how I prepare my chicken, my sea bass, or fish in this case, and my prawns for going on the barbecue. I've also prepared myself a very nice glass of rosé, and I've got my wood in order here of size from the bigger stuff to the kindling, and also got my fire stacked up in sort of like an upside down V. And I've actually cheated, I've actually put a little bit of petrol, a little bit of gasoline on this, so I'm going to light a little rag of paper in a minute and just put that in through one of the holes here and get this one lit. Once it's lit, I'll be back with you in a second. And there you go, by magic, poof, and the barbecue is lit. Like I said, I put some of the kindling in here and some of the hardwood. Look at that for a picture, that's nice, isn't it? I'm not trying to get too close and melt the GoPro, but yeah, I'm going to burn some more of this kindling here and the harder, bigger logs like this chestnut here. Let it burn down so I've got a really good bed of nice wood coals to work with before I put any food on this grill here on top of the barbecue. Then we'll get to try some of the chicken, the prawns or shrimp if you want to call them that, and also the sea bass. I'd also like to sincerely, and I mean this, it comes from my heart, thank all of my new subscribers. Literally just in the early hours of this morning, after I put up the new Guess the Candies in the Bottle video, I literally had 10 of you, I think it was, subscribe in the early hours this morning. And on my cold blue cam video I'll be doing later, I'm going to give each and every single one of you a shout out that has made your subscription to my channel public. So thank you all so much once again, and I love you all. So I'm just putting a little block of wood on top of the barbecue here, and as you can see I've put the grill here on top. If your barbecue is still what I call roaring, it's still a little bit high, you know, large flames, then just pull your grill sort of off the edge or towards the edge of the barbecue and cook that way. What I'm going to do now for you, I'm going to grab, it's hard to do this with one hand, grab one of these amazing skewers with which I put onion on, and you've seen the rest, coriander and all the lemon juice and all that stuff, salt and pepper, and Cajun seasoning. And yeah, if you just put it on the middle of the barbecue there, it's probably going to cook really quickly, and probably end up burning before the prawns are even cooked. And they don't take that long, but it's quite roaring at the minute, as I say. 1 minute, I will get you back on screen in a minute. I'm trying to get this out of the bag one-handed. Here's the other one with a massive shrimp or prawn, whatever you want to call on. And yeah, I'll actually lay these actually the other way, like that, and just keep them away from the main flames so they cook quite slowly, but cook properly. So as you can probably see, I'm losing light now. It's literally about 10 to 8 in the evening. It goes dark about 10 past, quarter past 8, so I've got 20-25 minutes probably of proper light. As you can see maybe now, they've been on probably 4 or 5 minutes. I keep flipping them around and turning them around, rolling them on the barbecue like this. They're pretty much done, so I'm just going to put that one on the side there to keep warm. I'm going to try this one quickly. It's going to be down hot. Wow. I'm going to try a bit of onion. Does that look good to you? You see the bits of coriander still on it, hopefully. And I can actually taste the lemon juice I put on, and salt and pepper, and that amazing Cajun powder. Let's take one of them off and try that. Like I said, I'm losing light now, and by the way, this is delicious. If you have a barbecue soon, please recreate this. It's quite simple, with just the prawns or shrimp and the onion, which I've chopped into similar sized discs, and the seasoning, which you've already seen I put on. As I am losing light, I'm going to get the chicken on next, so I'll be back in a moment once that's on and done. So as you can see, I've had the chicken on maybe 15-20 minutes, and with some metal tongs I've kept turning it so it's really damn good. And yeah, I'm using the torch from my phone at the minute because, as you can see, it's pretty much dark. Thank God I've got a little bit of a street light there and my torch here. But yeah, the chicken's pretty much good to go. I wish I could give you a piece of this, but unfortunately not. These wings and that drumstick there in the middle. But I'm going to try some of this, and then I'll put the bass on next, the sea bass, in the tin foil with the butter and all the rest. See you in a second. So it's pretty much ready now. This is a sea bass, of course, that wrapped in the foil. I've just literally unwrapped it for you. Without getting smoke in my eyes. You see how good that looks? That looks amazing, right? It's going to fall apart. It's going to be amazing. You see the chunks of lemon, there's still the butter melting. Can you see that sizzling? That is incredible. These flames underneath. I'm literally going to enjoy this now, and that'll be it for this barbecue. I hope you enjoyed this outdoor video with me. We can even see, because my eyes are watering with the smoke now. Please do go ahead and check out the great content and playlists, and of course the cold blue cam video I've just put up, which is amazing, where I give all you new subscribers shout outs. Thank you all so much. You can see through the smoke. Watch my channel as always, and please do not forget to like, especially subscribe, and please hit the notification bell. Love you all and thank you all so much.